Hello YouTube, this is Swagger Krill, Craig with Curly 5, and I'm back here to talk about Gremlins 2, and there's 2, and before I get started, there's someone I'd like you to meet. I introduced her before, but a while back, but those videos got deleted, Sally, but come here. This is my dog Ginger. Hi Gingy. Say hello. Good girl. Anyway. Anyway, Gremlins 2 is the sequel to the original Gremlins. It takes place a couple years after it. The old man played by the old man has died. Gizmo has died. The shop gets torn down by Mr. Clamp. Gizmo, while the building's being torn down, Gizmo runs out and gets caught by the scientist. He gets to the Clamp Center, which Billy and Kate are working at. He gets taken to this laboratory that's up in the middle of the building that's being run by the recently deceased Christopher Lee. This was when he was much younger. He was, I don't know, slightly older than he was when he was in the Dracula horror movies than this, so I'm guessing he was maybe like in his 50s or 60s, I'm guessing, at the time. Well, anyway, Billy overhears this like custodian guy whistling like the song that Gizmo hums, and he goes up to the genetics lab, sneaks in, gets Gizmo out, put him in his desk drawer, tells him to stay there, but Gizmo gets out. He's exploring. The sky is fixing the water fountain. It goes off. A drop of water drips off off the desk, lands on Gizmo. He multiplies. He makes three. He has three new evil Mogwai that are created, and one of them, which is not named in the movie, but he's known as Mohawk, and Mohawk is actually a reincarnation of Stripe from the first movie, because somehow when Gizmo got wet, Stripe's soul was somehow reborn in Mohawk's body, so he's all mad at Gizmo, and he grabs him and he throws him in an air vent. And then meanwhile Billy tells Phoebe Cates that Gizmo's in there. She goes in, gets a Mogwai she thinks is Gizmo, doesn't realize it isn't till she gets home. So her and Billy go back. They're trying to break in. He's trying to set the water off. He gets caught by the building security. He comes back, and it turns out the Mogwai have the evil Mogwai Stripe and the other evil Mogwai have eaten food. They have cast in cocoons. Then they run amok. They get into this. They break into this cooking show where they attack the lay hosting it. They put utensils in the microwave, cocks and explosions, which sends the sprinklers off, so they now multiply even more. So now there's thousands of them, and so Stripe in the body of Mohawk and all these other things are running around. Meanwhile, it cuts back and forth to the dealing with it, and then, oh yeah, and word of warning, if you don't like animal cruelty, this one may be hard to see through, because like I said, because of Mohawk being the reincarnation of Stripe, there's a lot of scenes in this of Gizmo getting tortured, so word of warning there. They're not very long. They're not very long, but they're in there. So just word of warning. So it's about Billy and Kate have gotta find out a way to stop the Gremlins, which are all running amok in the building, and basically stop the Gremlins before they get out of the building, and that's the gist of the sequel. Oh yeah, and on a side note, the whole thing I mentioned way back in the first video about Gizmo being an alien, that's not mentioned in the movie, but apparently, I'm assuming this was after the movie came out. I don't know how else. Someone wrote a novelization for Gremlins, and it's explained in the novelization that that Gizmo was created by some alien like being or creature from another planet, and when the creature was making Gizmo, somehow the creature screwed up and made a miscalculation when he was creating Gizmo, so if Gizmo gets wet and he multiplies, there's only like one, I believe, in 10,000 chance that the Mogwais that the other Mogwais that pop out of him aren't gonna be evil. There's a novelization that someone wrote and they explained that in it. Well, I think this is a really good movie. I suggest you check it out. Check out the second one, and also if you're interested, if you want to see what Gremlins was original script was like before they toned it down and got to make the final cut that we did, go watch the Critters movies. Then that will give you an idea of what Gremlins would have been like had it not been re-edited. This is Slave 25, and have a nice day, people.